All right, y'all. I'm back with another video, y'all. And today we have a special guest. Today we have Darcia in the building. Dar, say hey. She right here on FaceTime, y'all. She downstairs. Her downstairs. Her downstairs. Her downstairs. Yes, but yeah, we was talking about just home, and I was gonna ask her a few questions of what she miss about home. Dar, what you miss about home? Yeah. She not even a drinker, though. I promise you, she not a drinker. Yeah, she got to get a daiquiri. Yeah, because it's so different from out here, right where we at. It's so different. It's like what is it called? A culture shock. It's everything, right? Because I'm used to waking up and you know smelling gunpowder in the air. Let me stop. Yeah, but I don't know, just something about New Orleans. The air is just different. People are different. Of course, I miss being able to go get. Yeah, people speak in New Orleans. You can say, "How you doing, baby?" Like, "Hey, how you doing? How your mom and them?" Like, yada yada. Like out here, you speak to somebody, they fucking look at you, like you, yeah, like you ruined their day. You like the fuck, yeah. But I do. I miss going to get a hot. Let me tell you something. Yes, we can go to Fiesta and get some like the hot sauces, right? But it is not the same. It don't that bread. Let me tell you. When we left New Orleans, I remember saying, I ain't gonna miss no goddamn French bread. Like, who gonna miss French bread? Like, when you give a fuck about bread, I can use bread. I promise you, I am craving a hot sausage po' boy with that French bread. That taste of the bread is nothing like nowhere else in this world. It's it's just it is. You can say a lot of shit about New Orleans. People can say what they want. Now, do I get now that a lot of people are taking that accent and fucking running with it? Yes, they are runner, they are track star. Put on. Yeah. I never thought we had an accent. I really never thought. But I remember after Katrina, the people were saying, "Oh, y'all not from here, huh?" Yeah, we was in Georgia, and I was like, "What?" She said, "You can hear it in certain accents." Like, dog, I don't hear it in you, but clearly other people do. Yeah. Dog, let's see. Say, baby. That's how you say, baby. Who made Baby the spokesperson for New Orleans? Like, remember when Rick asked everybody, I got questions to verify if you killed somebody before, but now it's this standard of if you from New Orleans, say baby. See, that shit's stupid. It made me go back and look at my life and go, have I ever said baby? Like I know we say baby, but to be like, yeah, how they do it? Yeah, baby. What's up, baby? Yeah. What man got me? I think all the people just talk. They just let they man. You got me fucked up. And let me tell you, a cuss you out. See a cuss word? We don't just say you motherfucker. We'll say you old dick in the boot ass nigga. We say out of pocket shit. We say old nappy head, bald head, cockeyed ass bitch. Like we throw the Yeah, you gotta put some stank on it. Not the land. I like that little land yap. Yeah, nobody will cuss you the fuck out like somebody from New Orleans. No, I like how you put that. That was good. I like how you put that. So, so next time I cut somebody out and you go, babe, I'm gonna say, Dar, I'm just giving them a little lamb yap. I'm just getting. I like that, y'all. Give them a little lamb yap. But people from New Orleans, I don't know. You can say a lot about New Orleans and whatever, but it's no place like New Orleans. And I know people might say that about their city, and hey, that's on them. But I'm talking about mine. Nothing like New Orleans. We such a minority out here that if we tell somebody we from New Orleans, they go, "Oh my God, I, there's someone I met from New Orleans also." And again, I understand New Orleans is small, but I don't know every motherfucker in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Probably already related. Like I don't know them, but we probably related. You know. That is very much crazy. Yeah, I do miss home though. I ain't lying. And like I really, really miss it. But then when I get there, let me tell you, when I get home and I've been there for 2, 3 days, I be like, fuck this place. I'm ready to get the fuck. Like y'all can yeah, yeah, get like I just got charged, right? And I'm like, okay, now it's I need a recharge. Yeah, I do. I miss it though. Oh, soon. You know, get a little whatever New Orleans, and then come my ass right back home. Right? Yeah, but New Orleans is a place. It is. It is. It is. But yeah, you gotta do the. Yes, and y'all soon and very soon we gonna get Darcia in one of these videos to where she like face to face with y'all and we can have the conversation. But until that day comes, you gonna get, you know, AI Darcia. AI. Yes. Not the what was that? What was that? Uh, oh my lord. Yeah. Well, the mag. What is that? The magnolia, huh? And the bird is the pelican. Let me tell you, in school, when the teachers would ask certain stuff, I was always excited to be like the pelican. You know, I knew that pelican. I ain't know nothing else, but I knew that damn pelican. Yeah, that's all I knew. Yeah, I still don't know much about New Orleans. Let me tell you, you know, in New Orleans, I still get lost. But let me tell y'all. Yes, GPS. Because let me tell you, I never forget. I was working at TCA, and I told I had to get to Sewage and Water Board, and one of the ladies was like, "You go here, you turn on whatever," and I was like, "I don't know where that's at, right?" Wait, I have two stories about it. That's the one where I didn't know where I was by Sewage and Water Board. No, that's the first one. That's why I say that's the first story. This one is when I had to go to Sewage and Water Board and I didn't know the streets, right? But this story is where I had just started working at TCA. Everything was done. I had to go get a background or something. Yeah, they said it was like uptown. Is that uptown or mid city? Yeah, downtown Canal Street. And they kept saying they're gonna have a clock in front of the building. So I'm already kind of feeling like I'm excited that I got a job, but I'm stressed out because Dar was at work at the time and she couldn't come with me. And anybody know I'm not good with directions. Like I would end up in Timbuktu trying to get there. So Darge was like, babe, you just go here, you turn left. Did I have a phone then? I don't think we had a phone.
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
Did I remember calling you. I guess we did.
Yeah, because you kept saying, I'm looking for this clock, and we was like,
Right. So as I'm driving, right, I'm looking up like this for the clock. I'm driving and I'm like, I don't see a clock. And then I had to be there at a certain time or else I was not going to get the job. So now I'm stressed out and I'm like, Lord, I need this job. And I'm like, clock. And I'm looking and I must have drove for 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Come to find out, I passed up the building like damn near 30 times. The clock was in front. I was looking for it to be on top of the building like this clock, but it was in front of the building. It was a small little clock. And
when you found it, you was like, Lord, I passed this.
And I told the lady I got lost on Canal Street, and she would always say to me, she said, don't tell nobody that. She said, don't tell nobody you got lost and whatever. But to me, I don't give a fuck. I got lost on Canal Street.
If you don't like per se know where you're going, it could be confusing because it's like.
But don't they go in a circle? Don't they just
make turns and then certain streets downtown it's only go one way, so you will have to go to the next block to come around to the other block. So that's like it is confusing if you don't know where you're going.
Yeah.
It's very confusing.
That is crazy. I get lost.
I don't know. I've been a child. I guess I don't know. I just know I can show you from across the river, from the east to Metairie to Kenner. I can drive there, not even on the interstate, from the street
or the back streets.
The back streets.
Yeah.
I can tell you about some back streets. I done showed Corey a lot of back streets.
Yeah.
From one place to another.
All I know is how to get certain places in Chalmette. No, I know Chalmette. I think I know Chalmette, the east and Chalmette. I got that down, whatever. Yeah. I know what I know about Slidell, and I know what I know about Metairie. Anything going further out, I get nervous, and I be like, oh, I don't know where I'm at. Yeah. But I'm used to just being in this one. Like if I'm in the east, I'm in the east, right? And I stay within my confines of the environment that I'm in. I don't try to look at back roads and go down this street, and I don't do all that. Yeah.
But it kind of gave, after Katrina, it kind of gave us no choice to go into other like
areas. Yeah.
And well, ours called parishes. If people don't know, we have parishes.
Yeah.
So it forced you to go into other areas because they really didn't bring the east back, so you didn't really have no choice. You was pushed out to go.
You did, because we always did. We were literally what?
We had everything in the east. You didn't really have to go nowhere.
Once the east became what it became, we start going to Chalmette and Metairie and stuff to go make groceries. And that's another thing. We say make groceries in New Orleans. We make groceries. Yes, we don't go get groceries. We make groceries. Meaning that you go to the store and you pick it, that's making groceries. Like argue with your mama is making groceries.
Yeah. I guess it was like how you make groceries. The same way you go buy groceries.
Yes, close the door. Put that in a sink.
Yeah.
Wine candy. Remember wine candy?
Yes, and the wine candy is called, what is it called, man?
The fuck? Ain't it wine candy?
No, it's not wine candy.
What is it called?
Jolly
You
Ranchers.
know what? Was it wine candy first and then Jolly Ranchers took the name?
No, sir. Jolly wine candy, because the reason we named it wine candy because it tastes like wine. It have been always Jolly Ranchers.
You sure? I think it was called wine candy and Jolly Ranchers took it.
No, sir. Never wine candy. Because the reason everybody started calling it wine candy because Jolly Ranchers really literally tastes like wine. And little kids, I guess they don't know what wine tastes like, so that's their imagination of, oh, this wine, it tastes like wine, it's wine candy. No.
Well, how will we know it's wine if we never had wine? How we gonna label it wine?
I don't know, but it's always been Jolly Ranchers.
Dulce must have had wine in her house. She said, "Oh, I know this tastes like wine. I know this tastes." I know this tastes like wine. Give me a wine candy. I didn't know that though.
candy, yes.
I did not know that. Damn, that's
That's right.
crazy.
All that, yes, all that take. And I wonder if other people in other states have penny stores, like when you go buy
Or like the penny candy.
sweet shop, sweet shop.
You know what? I didn't know it was called a sweet shop. Like the people that sold candy in the neighborhood, I didn't look at it as, oh, that's a sweet shop. I just knew, oh, such and such of them sell frozen cups, pickles, chips. Yeah, I never like in my mind as a child, I didn't like sit there and go, oh, that's a sweet shop.
Now I know what you're talking about because like my grandma sold frozen cups.
Oh, okay.
The other lady, like, and I was saying, well, our grandma lived in the project, so the other lady on the other end of the building,
Yeah.
she sold like chips and stuff. I know what you're talking about. But the place, like they had a building that was a sweet shop
Mm-hmm.
that we used to go to, that would sell like penny candy, and they would have,
Yeah.
buy the jars from Sam's or
Yeah. Oh, filled with the candies and stuff, huh?
yeah,
You know what? That is how they used to do stuff. They had like a big old pickle jar
yeah.
of stuff.
And they had pickles and pig lips, and they had all.
And remember the 50 cent bag? Sometimes they would do a quarter bag.
Yes.
And remember them candies they used to sell? What they called bombers? There was little fruit. There were small little candies and there was chewy. It was like a fruit type of candy.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, the fruit chews.
Fruit chews. Yes, you would get like a bunch of them. Like there was a penny.
Them used to be a penny. That's why they give you so many.
Damn, that was the
You
day.
get a whole bag of them, like a little, because they used to put them in the Ziploc bags.
Yes.
A whole Ziploc bag full of those, because it was just a penny.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Man, the days of in New Orleans and just how, like you say, po' boys, like people got po' boys. It just has been a thing. A hot sausage po' boy, shrimp po' boy, roast beef, a luncheon meat po' boy. Like I'm telling you, if you ain't grew up on luncheon meat, I don't know.
That was our first Subway.
It really was the corner store. It really was because the luncheon meat.
First Subway, because think about it. Subway was something new to us. If you wanted a luncheon meat or whatever sound, you would go to the corner store and they will fix you or whatever on print.
Yep.
That was our first Subway. Ain't nobody know nothing about no Subway.
And something about that white paper. Let me tell you something. See that white paper, that butcher paper? I think it gives the sandwich flavor. I don't know what it was. They make that sandwich and they pull out that white paper. Yeah, and they wrap it and something about wrap. And then this the part that give it magic. Let me tell you the part that give it magic. It's the paper, right? It's the paper. It's when they grab that motherfucking marker and they write on there 748, and they push that sandwich by you. You can't tell me that ain't light. Oh yes, you be like this. Ooh, I'm gonna fuck this up. Ooh, I'm gonna fuck this up. Yes, I'm telling you. Yeah, you be like, oh, I got a such and such chips to go with that. You get chiwis.
What kind of tips?
Chiwis. I used to like chiwis.
Chiwis, and the thing is, I guess the staple of everybody else besides Chiwis was Lay's yellow bag potato.
Oh, I hated Lay's. I think that's what I named it. I didn't.
A pig lip.
Yeah.
And a big shot drink.
Yep. That was the day. Wait, you know what? So speaking of whatever, I remember like we had Safe Mode by our house, and I remember when Lil Debbie's hit the market. I don't know what it was, but when Lil Debbie's put them fucking Lil 25-cent cakes, you had the brownie, you had the Dunkin' stick, you had the one with the icing. That was a game changer for our neighborhood and people, whatever. She made a lot of people fat. So, bitch, watch your back, Lil Debbie. Bringing all them delicious treats. Yeah, now they mixing it with ice cream and shit. They're trying to make everybody back huge. But yeah, man, that was the days. That's why I say, man, we have literally got to experience so much.
We talk about the sweet shops, and with the sweet shops, basically doubled as something else too, because in front was the sweet shop, but also in the back, that's where my grandma used to get their clothes tailored. Like if you need
Lord.
you need different stuff, you go to
Mm-hmm.
that same sweet shop and they tailor your clothes up in there.
Well.
Tailor the clothes, and then the other one, Mr. Delarosa, where we used to go to school at.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Delarosa used to fix shoes. If you want the shoes fixed, you go bring it over there. And he had a sweet shop in the front too.
Wow. Yeah, the one I went to didn't have a dress shop. And
Wait, what sweet shop? Oh, you just went to somebody's house.
yeah, we just went to. But now they did put a truck. I never forget. We had Russell truck. They had Miss Minnie's, the little green store around the corner. I think they sold sandwiches too. You know, so we had different little.
I'm talking about that sweet shop, dude. That sweet shop.
I don't know about it. We Save More was our sweet shop. It was the fucking you go there and you get all your foods and your drinks and your sandwiches and you pay your bill.
Different areas have it's the same concept, but
it's all the same.
Different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh Lord.
Yes. So yeah, y'all, that's our walk down memory lane talking about New Orleans. We gonna do some more of these videos and just talk about our experience and you know that's just where we come from. So we gonna end this video. You heard me? You heard me? This is a New Orleans thing. If you ain't from New Orleans, then you just ain't from fucking New Orleans. So it is what it is. Dog, you want to hit them with a lip, baby?
All right, baby. You know, nice.
You say, baby. You know what? You do that, the baby, like the baby.
Oh, I don't do it like that, but I kind of do it. It's incorporated my vocabulary. I be like, baby, don't be doing that.
Yeah, like baby, no. All right, y'all.
So, and it is, baby, don't do this.
Yes.
Don't do that.
So, thanks for watching. Remember to keep God first in each and everything you do. And as always, forever Kai. And we out.
And you're supposed to like, comment, and subscribe.